Hey everyone, how you doing? It is 11 October. A beautiful day here and evening from Rock Island. So what I want to talk about tonight is coming from a Christian view is just what to be thankful for this Christmas season. A couple of things just touch base on. One of the things I think is the biggest problem that a lot of us suffer from, and I have been guilty of it numerous times in my life, is that we suffer from a lot of envy. We don't have to. Now, this happens a lot when we're young, of course, when we're teenagers and stuff, and it's a certain part, to a certain extent, there's some normality to it. You want to be, girls especially. I mean, growing up, they want to be as pretty as the other girl that the guys like, and things like that. But in general, both male and female suffer from, and you grow up. As you grow up, you kind of envy, I want to be, handsome like this person, or pretty like that, or why am I not as thin, or don't have as much money, my job is not as good, whatever, or too short, or this and that, I don't have the talent like this person does, a nice job, or whatever. We suffer from that. We're always looking at what somebody else has that we don't, And as a Christian person, especially around Christmas time, we should be looking at what we have, how lucky we are. Because while you're always looking at what somebody else might have that you want, there's somebody looking up to you, wishing they had what you have. Remember that. See, because everything we want, we aspire for. All these things we aspire for. As I said before, if you're lucky to be an older person, it's just going to go away. They'll get less and less important as you grow old, okay? The handsome man, the pretty girl. Nobody's handsome and pretty when they're 80 years old, if you live to that long. We all lose our looks. We all lose everything. Okay, all those wonderful things you want to aspire to. As you get older and older, you have to be that old, you start to realize what's important. But yet we're envious of that throughout our lives. What we should be doing, especially around now, is being very thankful for what we have. Okay? You may say, oh, I wish I could do this like this person. I wish I was good at sports like this one. I wish I had this talent. You might have a talent you don't even know. You haven't untapped. Now, take looks, for instance. Okay? Oh, a lot of girls want to look like this beautiful girl, these models and this. I've met different girls in my life, and I'll tell you, the prettiest ones are not always the most attractive ones. It's those that have a combination of intelligence, being able to speak. I'm not necessarily talking about book intelligence. I'm talking about the ability to speak, communicate, understand, have a great personality. It's not just looks, but we don't know that as much when we're young. We want to be like the other person. Okay? The thing about we have to understand is that we're on a stage of life for a short time. We all play a part. Some people are the leaders. Some people are the workers. Not everybody can be the chiefs. We need Indians. Okay? Some people play the leading part. Some people have the secondary part. But all our parts are very, very important. We should never be envious of anybody else. Look what you have. Okay? A lot of you out there have children. Be so thankful for that. Get family. Be thankful for that. Okay? When I grew up in the 80s and stuff like that, the thing was to play guitar like Van Halen and all that stuff. What do? I play the piano, keyboards. I'm happy about that. That's what I know how to do, and I can play bass guitar too. I can't really play guitar very well, a little bit. But I can play the other thing better. Better for my talent. And I appreciate that. Okay? I don't have one thing, but I have something else. And that may be the same with you, whatever it is. Okay? And that's what you have to appreciate. We have to, at this Christmas season, appreciate what we have. Instead of always looking at what this other one has and that one has. Another thing I'll talk about real quick is we just be thankful that this Christmas season, that we're human. Yeah, you say, what do you mean we're human? That we're human. Do you know how much of a gift that is you've been given by the Lord? Think about this for a second. There are all kinds of species on this world. of living things, right? Anywhere from animals and pets, and cows and giraffes and elephants, sea creatures, whales, sharks, all the way down to bugs and trees. You could have been one of those. You could have been created as something other than human. You say, well, I would have been good. You joke around. Would it really have been? I wouldn't mind being a dog or a cat. It's loved. Yeah, live 12, 15 years? You'd be dead by now. You really want to give up your children to be a dog? All joking aside, because you think it's nice to be taken care of, you want to give up your children? I don't think you do. Okay? Would you really want to do that? You could have been created as a bug, live 12 days. A wasp or a fly, they live about 12 days. A dung beetle. You could have been created as a worm that gets eaten by birds. Or a fish that gets eaten by pelicans and ducks and other things. Or a deer that lives in the woods and gets shot by a hunter. Or a tree that just hangs in the middle of a field, nobody cares. It's a living organism, right? But you weren't, you were human. You have a right to love, morality, right and wrong, and for salvation. Just think about that gift. You made into all the different organisms on this earth. You were made as a human. In the image and likeness of God. Nothing else is. Even though it's beauty, because it's God's beauty. Think about how lucky that is. If you stop and think. It really is a gift. And so, this Christmas season, I know a lot of people, we go through all sadness. I know that. Some people have lost loved ones. I know people in the last year, within the last, month or year. We all go through that. When I lost my dad in 2003, we all have to go through that in life. It's part of life. But we bounce back because we have to. But we do that because we have family and friends and other people that are behind us. It's a beautiful thing, actually. And we have the ability as humans, no other species does, to make our decisions. Free will. We don't act through instinct. Free will. And this Christmas season, we can make this the best Christmas season if we want. It can be the worst one too. That's our choice. But it can be the best one you ever had with the help of Christ. Understanding what this Christmas season's about. Appreciating all the simplicity of your friends and your family that never go away. The cars, the houses, the beauty, all that will go away. But the family will never go away. Okay? You can take that to the end. And one last thing, realize that I talked about forgiving one time, and I'm not going to go over that again. I talked about that. That doesn't mean you have to be everybody's friend. There are some people on this earth that just are not compatible as friends. You need to respect everybody, okay? I don't care if you're a CEO, you're the highest ranking military person. I don't care who you are. Nobody is better than anybody. You need to respect, because at the end of the day, when you all retire from your jobs, when I retire, okay, I've been in the military a long time, obtained a decent rank. When I retire, nobody's going to care. Why should they? Why should they? I'm just another retired old person. That's what I'll be. That's going to happen to everybody. Always have respect. Remember that. Always, always, always. Very, very important. Appreciate everything you have. Everything you have here. Okay. It's very, very crucial to understand that in this Christmas season. And today, if you want, you can make the decision to make this the best Christmas of your life. You can do it. You have the right as a human that no other creatures can understand. You can say, today I'm going to do the right thing. Today I'm going to make it better than yesterday. Today is going to be the start of the best part of my life. Even if you don't have a lot of money or, whatever your status is. It doesn't have to come with, I'm not talking about materialism, getting money, and this is going to happen, or windfall profits, and I'm not talking about that. Your attitude can change. You have the right. You have free will. The only creatures that do. That don't act just to an instinctive level. You have the right and the chance to make your life great. Infuse happiness into it through your attitude. You have that right. So my talk today is for Christmas time coming. We're still in the fall and Halloween season, but I know Christmas time coming. Beautiful time of year. All the way throughout here. Fall. Everything is, we know, beautiful time of year. And I hope that we do that. We use this as a positive force to appreciate, to respect, appreciate. Don't be envious. There's no reason to be. Look to what you've been given and appreciate it. And you realize what you actually have is quite a bit. God love you. Have a great day.